Good morning, everybody. How are we all? Now, I'm not 100% sure I am streaming on Mixer because it's complaining at me. Well, we'll see. Okay, potatoes under the dome. Now, I need to wait for the ResinPocalypse to begin. Anything I want to grab? No, I think that's it. We'll just play on good old rapid. I've already changed the cache mode, and I won't sit through the intro. I'm so bored of this intro. For those of you who aren't aware, which is probably none of you, it's not an intro. It's bottom left. It's generating the world. Locating base, players born, Gen 285. Gen 300. It's not actually an intro sequence. It's not, because I have loads of people asking, can I skip it? I'm like, why would I just put a video at the beginning of a game? What's that? Hello, you want to play a computer game? Well, here's a video to watch for a little while. Weirdly enough, no sound though. Settings, audio. There we go. Cool. Hey, when any feedback about the short, I get people complaining about the short, but it's always very vague things like, oh, it doesn't teach you enough. Now, I can't remember exactly how the ResinPocalypse starter code works, so I'm not going to risk breaking it. That's not my goal. Goal is balance now, not anything else.
Crafting.
ResinPocalypse. Wait, that's it, 100%. Press. And inherit connected. So once it's hit ResinPocalypse 100%, I'll close the server. I'll pop it onto the server, but I've got to wait. This might be quite a slow close because it's doing an awful lot of stuff right now. No, it'll be the same build. Oh, I meant to reduce the amount of grass. Oh well. What are we at? 6%. Now it's not generating my frustrum, it's got the area paged in. That's the percentage of the ResinPocalypse generated, which I feel sounds like an obvious answer. Anyway, it'll be obvious in a moment. It's basically telling me when it's done. You shouldn't quit the game until the ResinPocalypse is complete. I think it will stop. But what's happening now is me doing stuff is slowing down the ResinPocalypse generation. There we go, 60. I don't even know how this will work now, by the way. I've absolutely no idea. What are you? essentially, this mode is a mad dash for ablation. Oh, there it is. Well, no, because until it started generating, nothing started. This is just basically, this is the time it takes for me to generate a page in a kilometre around the base. So this is the grass mode. This is a test of the new grass mode. I've been wanting to do it more like this. I think the grass looks so much better like this. There they are. Now don't forget, this might not work. This might be a 15-minute test session, and go on the ResinPocalypse has. There we go. Now this is going to be an almighty compression here, I suspect. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than 10, I think. Hi, good morning, Holy. Or Holly. What do you mean? Connection has expired. What do you mean? Okay. Shouldn't make a difference. It's one of those. That's not how it works. But I mean, I was running at 60. I mean, I'll keep an eye. What? Why can't I'm struggling to access my server a whole bunch of times and I don't know why. Like, I've just rebooted it. It's not on the network there apparently. What do you file sharing turn off? Well, why was file sharing turn off then? But wait, you listed it. But now I can't use mouse. Well, I can't get back onto the server. Okay, so it's 192.168.1.1. Let's see if I can get directly. Got 1.11. Okay, 1.1. Oh, it's going to be right now. Can I access the? What's going on? I mean, it looks like it's failing the DNS lookup. This is on the LAN, for heaven's sake. It's there, it's fine, you can get at it. I mean, Kukor, it's dead easy for you to turn off the grass. There's a button for it, so it might be worth thinking about that. If that happens again, and then seeing if it comes back. Right, how the hell am I going to run it? I don't have... I've also... It's a wireless keyboard. It's got the usual wireless keyboard issue. Like the range is about... I don't know, if I move it 2 feet away, it stops. So the range is about 18 inches. So it's one of those sort of, you kind of have to keep it close. Like you might as well wire it. Okay, is that working? Okay. It should hopefully be up. Should be working. I should be. Yeah, I need to add. I'll need to add that machine via IP. I don't know why that machine just. I can't get to it. I don't want to say this is a public server. I just want to say this is a. I know who you are. And we've played together before. I'm quite happy to promote you. And then we'll see how it goes. So this might be... This is also to a degree a stress test. Which way did I go? I'm trying to think of grass growth is local. Anyway, I don't know. Builder list. That's correct. Oh. Still don't know why for a while that's up. Still don't work out the hell that is about. Must have been this way, right? Was it this way? They look very big and close. Well, at least we can get a hard resin stuff done immediately. So as I said, this game, I don't think you can lose. I don't even really want to try and balance something like that. Okay, we do have a gap by the looks of it here. And the R00222, I think it is. I think that's right. But I can't find the copper and tin that I made. I found a decent copper and tin. That was all sorted. I was just about to hook them up. Well, I can't find them. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here's tin. That means copper is just here. That's too close. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, no. Yeah. Yay, Andy, I remembered your name. Is there one? Cool. Now maybe this mode should have forced on the... Well, we'll see how easy or hard it is. Should have already be promoted, Andy. Where? I mean, there's some straight underneath, but it's not really necessarily very easy or sensible to use. What, straight down? You just want to go straight down? Yeah, how many times have we gone straight down and gone, you know what? You know what I wish we hadn't done? Yeah, there's a tin vein. Yeah. What's that? That's coal. And that's a fucking hole. Yeah, see, that's why we don't go straight down. 8 million vein. That's not very helpful here. Can we do something useful? Get on and do iron. Find iron? The smallest part of setting up collecting any resource is not the placing of conveyors, is it? It's all the other bits. Oh, I nearly made that mistake that we learned not to make last patch. That's the one thing that went very well yesterday. Smelting on site for copper and what's we call it? That worked fabulously. Copper and iron smelt on site, absolutely. Which was a surprising discovery to have made after so long, but really works great. Should probably tweak basic mining upgrades, because you can get basic mining upgrades before you can start. There you go. Huh? We can't smelt. Thank you, fine, we can. What I wanted is I actually want to put the laser battery there. Laser one across. Laser one. I don't know why I'm using the wrong storage on this though, because I'm an idiot. We want to be using logistics. I don't know why I put a proper one down. Morning, Peter. Just a reminder, I'm happy if anybody, if I've played with you before, if I know you, if you're a regular and you want to join in, feel free. This is a progression run about completing this as quickly as possible, because I don't think that the overminds would allow anything else really. So doesn't mean everybody who asks get in, but if I know who you are and I know you're not an idiot, no offense, Peter. Oh yes, I did. Okay, and then I should be able to tap off. I don't know, Andy. Cheerleading.
Insufficient energy.
Peter, we have an old saying in England: you're only as old as the woman you feel. How is your mum, by the way? Is she good? You can't win, you know. Strike me down, I should just become more powerful than you possibly imagine. Okay, that's copper automated. That's not bad for what an hour. And that's tin, not copper, but tin automated. Yeah, but no, quite. Yeah, Pete, you're obviously quite welcome to join. Wait, it's what I mentioned here. Basic drill motors, no chance. Stampers, still no chance. Right, copper. Thought I made some lenses. I did not correct them. Sorry, Pete. I will try and I'll try and enunciate better when I'm insulting your family. I apologise. I didn't try hard enough on that one, and it's on me. Copper. Very much copper for a. This is a copper, but I suspect it might be a small copper. Now, part of this, the grass plan was also, I don't expect anyone to make a big base in this mode, really. Jesus Christ, this is scary. I can see it. The horizon is just hard resin. Right, that'll do for the moment. If anyone has any great ideas why I can no longer access my server by name, just IP, on LAN, I am all ears, by the way. So Peter, let me just sum up, because I'm not sure if Kukor is actually paying attention to you. So you think we knew what we were doing with the rail systems? Because it's the iron is, well, that was a handy landing for me. So. Remember, your crystal scanner does show you your nearest crystal. But yeah, Peter, you're quite. I'll probably leave this one up for a day or so. Steve did loads of fixes again on the part stuff last night, so I will be updating that one, and then we'll probably need to do a robot playthrough. Like, part of it is I need Andy to just do so many graphics, so many things. Poor little fella. Yeah, I could actually have done with that diamond I saw as well. But yeah, like, I don't even know whether or not we'll end up with lifts or just run all the things up manually. Well, no, I went down there. I went down there like about 5 minutes ago, and set it up and left again. Okay, and it's hooked up but not powered because I don't have the resources. So tin bars should be... Oh yeah, I meant to get the diamond, that was it. I remember. Yeah, so Peter, I don't want to do that. So what is it you did and what don't you understand? Because this is part of my problem with the freight car system. Is I feel if you're not a long-term transport tycoon player, you might be like, yeah, dude, I know what's going on. Oh wait, I know where a diamond was. So yeah, I'd like you to talk me through just roughly what you did achieve, because Andy said it took him about an hour. Quite endlessly. because we're trying to make it so it's diegetic health. It's just like the runes. So you do something and it's like, you need to do this now. You're like, I need to do that now. Like, God damn it, I don't have any power. Because I hurt myself. Now I don't have any power. Maybe pop an amp because I've got some. I think it looks cool in this mode. I think the grass looks awesome now. Where's the diamond gone? There it is. Oh, now here's a cave. Here's a cave. Man, that cave in that last seed was horrendous. We had a cave running from about 100 meters to, I don't know, 400 or something? I don't know how to make it. Nope. Fuck, I should kill myself if we done that. Didn't mark my way in because I'm useless. Right, let's diamond lens. Right, that means that these should now. That should actually be enough. And I can only get us that far. Okay, so we should now have tin bars. Sweet. We should have copper ore. Oh, I don't know about sweet, but yeah, cool. Annoys me, you can't smelt next to the thingy machine. Yeah, thingy. There's not enough room. You can't have a storage hole because it added the room. That sort of stuff. Oh dear. We're out of build orders. I'll make a note on that one. Build fail should mean 60 seconds. Sleep 4, 5. Wow, nice vein, Andy. Was that our current vein? Yeah, so the best I can do right now is that in remove only, and then a ore smelter, but I don't have the resources to build an offload for it, or any lasers. So this is going to have to be a smelter currently run by manual. What a nice staircase, Andy. I promise to get little diggers in as soon as I can. I promise. So if I set that one just for the moment to... Oh, I can't even do that.
More energy required.
Not that difficult Half-Life, but you know which way the priority splitter builds. It's not as if you're putting priority splitter into old bases. Just make your base with the priority splitter in mind instead of asking me to make my game to fit your base. Just make your base to fit the game. Can we make a logistics hopper? I assume we can. Or a mini hopper. Mini hopper. No, I can't. I need copper bars. I'm gonna have to nab this one for the moment, just for a mo, just so we can get copper bars, so we can actually make something to actually. And that needs 4, so it needs to be upgraded to a mini hopper.
Crafting.
Come on, Kuko, lithium, go. Oh, I forgot you can take stuff straight out of smelters. Wow, it really has been a long time since I've done this manually. Wait. I can see the hopper. I don't know where it came from, but we have a hopper. I'm currently keeping this thing running by hand. Oh man, can you tell? I want you to tell me what I want you to tell me what went wrong. I want you to tell me what you got stuck on. Not so I can mock you, although that will be tempting, but so we can try and improve it. I stole it, Q-Core, for the copper, because I forgot you can't take stuff out of smelter by hand. But you can, so that's cool. Okay, so we need all primary, okay.
Crafting.
So 'twas me that stole your thing, but I did have a good reason. Now what do I do next? Another tin and copper. Ouch. Okay. Just tin that. Oh, we're not backed up any drill heads though. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, Half-Life, I went, oh, the priority splits are nice, but really, your better solution is just to make more. Not to carefully eke out everything going one way and the other, just make more. I don't generally use them for overflows, though they do work for overflows. If your base is such that you cannot tap something left rather than right, I put it to you that perhaps your base needed to be spread out more. It can be done, but as I keep saying to people, if you want it done, put it on the Reddit thread, and if everybody else agrees with you, it'll get done. If people don't agree with you, well, it might get done. Probably not, though. What's in? What's in?
Crafting.
God damn it, I can do this in 2 more lasers, not 1. What did I need? Ah! Wire? Oh no, no, no! Too soon. I haven't even hooked up power yet. Yeah, but Half-Life, it's for an overflow line. You should really be able to overflow left or right without any effort. I mean, you should. Cool. Let's also make sure this time that our conveyor maker is automated rather than manually inserted. Sorry, Half-Life, just say that last bit again. Not much room. Wow. What have we learned from this then? Come on, smell the fucking ores. Wait. No ores. There we go. Yeah, we need drill motors. Well, obviously drill motors ASAP, but that requires irons stuff next. What I guess we'll do is if we rotate it this way, put the iron stuff over here. Keep the base, the home smelter for. Ironically, we have shit tons of iron and nothing else of anything else. Right, 2 copper bars. I think I can hook the power up now. No, I can't. 14 bars. 1, 2, 3.
Crafting.
Well, you can saturate it with just one drill. I just don't know which tier you need. Okay, cool. Right. Copper now has automated power. What? You're telling me that with a 128 speed drill, well, because I guarantee you can. Okay, or 10E with the next tier up of the smelter then. Because that's how it works. That's literally how it works. Each one is double the speed of the previous one. Okay. Iron gear stuff. Oh, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that is definitely...
Crafting. Crafting.
Take that one there. It's because it arrived after this. Just go to the just reddit./r/fce. It's called What Now. I've been linking it everywhere endlessly. It's all over the forum. It's just almost literally everywhere. I linked it on the community links on the thingy a whole bunch of times too. Then on the news posts. But yeah, we could do with lithium, so we can start upgrading all these lasers. Come on, iron. I'm just trying to get the... What do we need for the drill motors? Because they are critical. Lightweight machine housing is nearly sorted. Iron gears. That's stamper. Is it stamper? Iron gear maker. Plates. That's another stamper. So it's just 10 bars. Begin to half wonder if super digging might be an idea. So when you're in a hurry, super digging is actually rather good. But people used to do super digging a lot. I mean, an awful lot. Now they eschew it a little bit more, which is kind of good. So right now, I could just do with a buttload of tin. The best way to get a buttload of tin is to just dig it up. Now, 30 tin. That's a couple of minutes worth right there. Nukers are coming. Let's put my headphones on back to front, which I haven't. They should be that way.
Crafting.
So we'll smelt iron there. Hopper, stamper, mini hopper. Oh, it's not mini hopper, is it? Is it 1-to-1? I can't remember. This one is definitely not 1-to-1, so I need a mini hopper here.
Crafting.
And then
Crafting.
mini hopper, mini hopper, mini hopper. And another stamper. I think we have hopefully learned our lesson though. How many stampers should you have? Lots. Back in a moment. Garage will cook. I get my car back, I get my car back, I get my car back, it cost me a fortune. Have the head gasket replaced. Sad face. Sad face.
Crafting.
For those who know anything about cars, you understand that what I have just done is I have just spent what feels like a minor fortune in order to replace a 10 quid bit of metal. Oh. I haven't seen that before. Okay, so are we... Interesting. Okay, one lightweight housing machine maker, lightweight machine housing maker.
Crafting.
Now we have our iron gear maker, and then we need a couple more mini hoppers. So Andy can now give us a feedback on the location of the soft resin. I think for some reason I get the feeling he knows what soft resin is.
Crafting.
I do like the bit where you can just go willy-nilly. Just so everyone is aware, and if anybody wishes to whine or complain about it, now is the time. I am planning on making storage hoppers require tier 2 resources, and this tier, Light Machine Housing and Iron Gear, will become a 50 capacity hopper. Because right now you kind of hit the best hopper in the game really quickly in the game. Like you're like done. Like you're 15 or 20 minutes in, and you're done. So I think it'll be better to make it so you wait a little bit longer, not a lot longer, just a little bit longer, for the 100 capacity ones, be making the progression last a little bit longer, and then giving you a nice tier 2 upgrade later on.
Crafting.
So essentially the 100 capacity hopper becomes a tier 2, and then we add a 50 capacity hopper in, which is tier 1 items. The output.log gets saved regardless. Does anybody have any? Oopsie. Does anybody? For fuck's sake. Does anybody have any thoughts on that? Right. Oh God, no! I will kill you if you do that. Or yes, that actually seems like a fair and an improvement to the way progression works. I mean, it just means you won't get storage hoppers. The yellow ones for, I don't know, a couple of hours more. That's what we're talking. But it means that you'll actually go, oh cool, now I get to everything all to hundreds from the 50s. How am I doing? I'm okay, everybody else is AFK though. And not enough tin bars. That's just the story of my life. Stamper tin bars. Yeah, just lots of tin bars really. Yes, Half-Life, but the difference between a 50 and 100 capacity hopper at that point makes very little difference to me. I can't make hoppers bigger. But I think you get hundreds just too soon, that's all. Plus, if nothing else, it applies even more so in harder difficulties. Because as I said, you start off and then you're like, cool, I have unlocked the best thing in the game. Done. Like, you start off with knowledge of the thing, for heaven's sake. So it's definitely, I think there's definitely some, I can definitely improve the progression there. Dylan, did Amazon have picked it up? Although it's a bit confusing, because a lot of people don't seem to understand how television programs are made. The Expanse was never cancelled. Sci-Fi had first refusal, and Sci-Fi refused to carry it anymore. That's what happened. But it was actually a completely independently funded program, so there was never any risk of it disappearing. However, nobody knew about that when all the news kicked off. I would love to know, I would genuinely love to know why the Sci-Fi Channel even said anything part-way through the show's run. Like, why not say that at the end? Why say it part-way through? What was that about? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. I forgot I was making. Oh yeah, stamper. 2 more tin bars. No, so no, it just struck me that it would be nice to be able to offer slightly stretched progression. Come on, can you? Fucking tin bar. Thank you.
Crafting.
Right, this should let us get and I still need iron. This should all work now. Don't think it requires any power. And this should actually, well, honestly be quick, not with basics. Don't forget, when the game shipped, it only shipped with storage hoppers. That's all we had. Well, we didn't even ship with those, but we only had storage hoppers. The smaller ones are something we've added much later on. Okay, so decent lasers required, charge getting coils. That's going to be a while. So it's still just tin and copper, tin and copper, tin and copper. Should have put 2 there for now.
Crafting.
If it doesn't back up while we're still waiting. And a new ore extractor would be... we can pretty much do that though. If we've got a lot of machine housing, which we don't. Do I have any templates? Do. If I get lightweight machine housing and 6 iron gears, which we actually had, my god. Cool. Hey Puska.
Crafting.
What do you want today? What's today's demand? Hey, double drill motor. What is debate? You're just demanding stuff, so you think, what do you want? It's not nice out. You're not going outside, it's raining. Hold on a sec, let's see if... back in a minute, I'll get coffee and I'll feed the cat. Come on. Coffee. Yeah, I can't make 100 Half-Life. I've been over this so many times, dude. I cannot make larger storage hoppers. I have repeatedly told people that if you do use tricky storage hoppers, you are massively risking busting the disk buffer. Oops. So there are risks involved with making them bigger. Okay, you can do, as Tricky has done with his special hoppers, but you have the risk that you fill up a set of hoppers and the game will break, and it will break your world permanently. Not just, oh dear, that's a bit of an issue, it's permanently 100% broken. See, Andy, I didn't really design it for bars. Like, to put bars in, I'm going to need to feed the bars into that. And across there. It's alright, we can do it, because we've got a backlog of bars. And that is the good smelter right now. No, I'm going to put ore in it. But, there we go, I've hooked the bars up. But that's our efficient one. We get twice as many bars, don't forget. That's why it's currently there, because we're not currently using the lithium. That's just injecting it in, and then it will become bars. Cool, so we've now got a decent rate of gears. Brilliant, but decent. That should mean I can make some more drill motors. A couple wire. Lightweight machine housings.
Crafting.
And more gears. More gears. Oh, haha, should we hook this up too? Horizon's getting a little high. I could do with a couple of lasers, at least. 10 bars. Too late, Kuko, we've already completed the whole game. We are temporarily using the efficient iron line, and then we will replace that with ore at some point. Once we've got lithium up, we'll then just turn lithium onto the efficient one. I need some tin bars. Why don't you get lithium to the surface? Basic conveyor cart only requires 1 tin bar. Okay, let me turn that around. There we go, the super dig some more tin. Come on, Arthur, keep it going, keep it going. No, what? Wait, hold on. No Half-Life. What? Stop trying to stop me adding a minor nerf by coming up with things that just make shit better. No. The mini hoppers have to remain as they are because you do not want them because you craft them with starting materials. So you don't want them. Making them more useful means they're just more of a pain in the ass for longer. So, no. What I'm suggesting is I'm spreading out the progression. Stop treating this like I'm fucking removing something major from the game, because I'm not. Jesus, I tell you, I swear, even just something that even smacks of a minorest nerf, and I just get everyone coming out going, no, 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 you can't, the game will be unplayable, ah, negative review, arg.
Crafting.
I'm genuinely talking about the 100 capacity hoppers just aren't available for a while. 50 capacity hoppers would be quite nice. Quite nice. Sorry, what are you talking about? What's this fucking slippery slope here? I don't do well with this fucking hyperbole shit just so you can be like, but it's such a massive nerf. What the fuck are you talking about? People make hundreds of mini hoppers. Why would anyone do that? And then the gays will start marrying dogs and everybody will be living together in hell. Tin PCBs. What do I need? Tin. Probably do with a tin tap. We don't have anyone. We're doing ResinPocalypse playthrough. I have suggested that storage hoppers are not available tier 2, and you get an intermediary storage hopper that only stores 50. Half-Life has now started to throw out just ridiculous suggestions to stop me even thinking about that. I think that the current progression happens too quickly, and that we end up completing stuff just far too fast, and then you unlock, as I said, you unlock the best storage hopper in the game. What? When you start the game, and when you start the level, really, that's how quickly it happens. I'm suggesting spreading that out. Now Half-Life's suggesting instead of doing that, I make the mini hoppers carry 50, which doesn't make any sense at all on any level. The only hot no, don't you fucking but whatever me. Yeah, you said if I do that, people will make hundreds of mini hoppers, as opposed to making what? Mass storage? What are you talking about? But right now, yeah, we're about to unlock the best storage hoppers in the game within an hour. That's my point. It's far, far too soon to unlock this stuff. We've only just started, and it's like, right, well, that's the end of your progression. No more exciting things coming for you. Dylan, the point is, I need to be able to justify and explain my decisions, and I have. And all Half-Life has done is just try and make me, well, he's just tried to basically boost mini hoppers instead, which completely misses the point. But right now, I don't ever want to make mini and logistics hoppers because they're a fucking pain in the ass. They're such a pain in the ass very quickly because you don't have any bars. This means that you would go get a, you'll now get a hopper that is useful for significantly longer, and you get it earlier. That to me is a win, not a nerf.
Crafting.
As I said, people get really upset the moment you start to even sniff of doing something that isn't a buff. But I'm not. I'm basically just spreading out the time at which you get stuff. And it's not the same at all. Storage hoppers. Well, I don't know what they are. Well, they are. They're 15 times the cost. I can't make it. Obviously, I don't want to make it so it's more efficient to upgrade than to actually just do it. That wouldn't be a good plan either. Balancing shit is fucking hard, by the way. I love seeing all like posts on like Warcraft forums and stuff about people just going, "Oh, you should add this and this and this and this." It's really difficult because items do not exist in a vacuum. Everything is balanced against everything else. So if I was to do what you suggest, Mega Power, that would mean that I could make storage hoppers without any iron.
Insufficient energy.
Okay, we should be going quite well on gears now, so that's good. Gears is good. Lightweight machine housing is, well, it's going, but it's still pretty slow, but that's kind of just inherent with the problem with the system. Oh, come on, how can I do this? I don't want to feed it into there because it's slow. Okay, if I feed it that way, okay, back to where I was. Yeah, that way should mean that fills up, but after this one fills up, what we need is a priority splitter here. This is the perfect place for a priority splitter. That's not true, Mega Power. Mini hoppers are slightly slower. Slightly. No, Dylan, all it is the storage hopper you unlock at this point in the game. All it is that one. Only has 50 capacity. So basically, you can't make the storage hopper. You make the intermediary storage hopper, or something of an equally cool name. Well, Kukor, I didn't. Honestly, I think the best thing to doing here is just continuing with Super Big Tin. I have made a basic conveyor crafter. So we have basic conveyors now being automatically made. No, we don't. I forgot to put it down. We nearly have a basic conveyor crafter, or I was going to make a basic conveyor crafter, or... Ah, there it is. It just looks shit. I wonder whose fault that is. Andy. Can this actually output to a belt? Mini hopper.
Crafting.
But yeah, Half-Life, if you ever have a point to make, don't make it by just going, oh, well, people just build hundreds of these, because you just look stupid when you do that. That is exactly the, you know, you shouldn't allow gay marriage, because what next? They can marry dogs, right? Slippery slope arguments just make it look like you don't understand what's going on. I am talking about, for the tier 1 portion of the game, halving the amount of storage in the hoppers that the player has access to. That's it. Worst case scenario, in some, if you're using storage hoppers for storage, which ironically they are badly named, if you're using them for storage, that means you'll build twice as many. That's it. Twice as many. Not hundreds, twice as many. Do you know what? Okay, conveyor crafter now requires a basic conveyor crafter. Okay, I will set up the conveyor crafting because it is a lot cheaper. Though this is beginning to make me think we should spread this. We should split up the tin even more. I can't remember what else it needs. Copper required things, but it definitely needs a tin plate tap. But what I want to do is I want the player to continue to unlock stuff as he plays. He goes, ooh, here's something cool. Ooh, here's something cool. Because unlocking is the lifeblood of the progression of the game. But there are sort of like big chunks. I mean, it's not long before we can just go click, click, 50 storage hoppers, done. It's not long before storage hoppers just become completely irrelevant. They're just trivial to make. And that is not something I don't think that's good design particularly. It's just not. A bit like this here, Andy. This is what I would call not good design. They have a purpose, you know, that each one of them has a. Wow, Todd's actually got the black and the white opposite on those. We need... I can actually make a storage hopper now. Oh, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Basically, I can already, at this point here, an hour into the game, start to upgrade them. And there's no unlocking or upgrading as time goes on. That's it. That's as good as it gets. And that's rubbish. Okay, build request from network and local request can lose graphics, dirty timing, horror. I'm not fixing that one in a hurry. You know what I should have done? I should have enabled a larger client frustum for this mode. I'll tell you what I should also do, as soon as I can afford it, which might be soon, I should also make 100 capacity hopper. You need a lot of gears. That's why I've been considering this, move only. Oh, there we go. That's why I've been considering the gearbox thing, because you end up needing an awful lot of gears and it's very hard. So as we discovered yesterday, a lot of the recent improvements in the crafting setup have genuinely improved the game. They really, really, really have definitely made the game better than it was. There's no question about that. But what I also managed to do at the same time, yeah, Kuko, did you get lithium? If not, shut up and get lithium. The reason I haven't is I don't even have the resources to build another let. I can build one more let.
Crafting.
as I was saying, the changes that we have made recently to the progression, whilst improving it, have made mass storage and its companions much less attractive and much less useful. Ironically. And said he had a pace set up, but I believe he may have been like, oh, there we go. Oh, wow, we're using 100 capacity hoppers here, fuck me. No copper because you haven't powered up the extractor. We have copper, we have basic conveyors, we have it all going. Make sure it's topped off with power. Are you new at playing quickly, Kukor? It's not wait 10 minutes before you can build something manually, it's do it now. Remember, the player is actually pretty powerful. No matter how much I've tried very hard to nerf him, he's still, unfortunately, pretty powerful. So, say 10 bars, 10 bars, 10 fucking bars. Lenses work. I didn't have any lenses. And we need lithium. Lithium's definitely our next thing. Yeah, we have. Does look cool. Yeah, we need to suit. I'm almost tempted, you know, to. Actually, we've got another. Can we make more smelters? I think we can. Basic ore smelter. We can very soon. I'll go get some more tin. But yeah, we've got basic conveyor crafted going now as well, so there's nothing stopping you getting lithium. Oh, even if you don't get lithium, there's nothing stopping us actually just getting lithium by hand. And then we can move iron across to its own basic smelter, because we've got one. Then it's getting copper cranked up, and then lab time. Forced induction would be nice too. Yeah, it does require lots of these, and we are currently we do not have lots of those. This is backed up now though. So Kuko, you said that you required 2 OEs. We're backed up here with a 16 speed drill. Don't think it's anything along here backing it up. And we've got a sort of 3 taps off here. That shouldn't be it either. I don't have storage hopper. So yeah, I think you're wrong on that. You appear to have saturated it already. Interestingly. I would have thought that would have actually come, what, because I did eat wrong. What? This? Is that storage? I don't understand. It's literally, it's asleep. We're not smelting quickly enough. Shove it into the normal smelter, or we can have more basic smelters. I do actually have another basic smelter just there. So I could do that.
Crafting.
And then feed that in there. No. Now, do I have paste on me? I probably do. I don't. Let me go run near the paste system. Oh, it's manual. Ooh. Alloy machine windows. Oh, 2 OEs for 1 smelter. Okay, that makes more sense. No, Kukor, no, you're still not listening. This ore extractor is backed up. This ore extractor is outrunning the smelters. We need 2 smelters for 1 ore extractor, not the other way around. Now, I don't actually know if we're going to have the power to run this, but we do actually seem to. Right, the smelter is idling, the ore extractor is backed up. Now, that might be down to the conveyors. Kuko, you still haven't quite got this manual carrying thing. We should get normal conveyors online everywhere very soon as well. As soon as... Okay, we actually have some tin plates waiting. Excellent. Finally. Less typing, more lithium. Bugger, I forgot I'm making logistics up
Crafting.
Oh yeah, input to this. And logistics cannot locate 1 tin plate. Yeah, give it a sec, you will. Cannot locate 1 copper wire. Give it a sec, you will.
Crafting.
You can take bars. Yes, you can. Is that right? Copper wire. Okay, now unless I've ballsed it up, we should now have conveyors being also crafted properly. Prop conveyors, full auto crafted. So that's an interesting note. So that is, I'll say, well, we're an hour and a quarter, but we can say 2 hours into the game, you should be able to craft normal conveyors on rapid. It'd be even better if I had somewhere to put them, but I don't have enough tin. Let's go get some tin then. I could do with the big, but I wish I had the care. Actually, no, the care package doesn't give you much ore. Care package has the interesting effect of clearing ore rather than extracting ore. So I can only get 30 ore in a run. As I said, that is a couple of minutes worth right there. I kind of wonder if we should start with an Arthur charger on carry it by hand. What are you talking about? Bring up a chunk by hand. But Kuko, as I said, we've got conveyors are now being crafted, and they're actually pretty quick. If I had 2 more tin, which I nearly do. Wait, now somewhere to put them, mini hopper.
Crafting.
Cool. Okay, so normal conveyors are now manually auto crafted into a. Unfortunately, it is into a small hopper. Might be able to make Yeah, so it's at this point in the game now, this early, that quite frankly, storage hoppers become less of a pain in the ass than mini hoppers. I don't think we do. Yes. Base defense. Q-Core, build the conveyors. What are you worried about? If you like, you can stop and you can type exactly what you're worried about happening. So please explain to me what your worries. What are you worried? So the Minox will steal 1 item per Minox per 30 seconds, and you're worried that they'll do what with those items? What's your worry? Tell me what you're worried about here. Don't worry, guys. I'll get it in a moment. They'll eat everything. Oh no! 1 item per 30 seconds. Oh no! Are we going to be able to live with 1 lithium gone per 30 seconds? I don't know if we can. Has everybody else worked it out yet, or is it just Kukor who hasn't quite twigged? I mean, I can make turrets. Yeah, Kukor, they don't steal very much. What are you worried about? Oh no, they've stolen a very small amount of resources. Very small amount of resources. Why do we care? It won't be 50. Okay, so shoot them. Like. Anyway, we don't have the batteries to build much of a turret defense anyway. I can build a little bit of turret defense, but we don't have batteries, so yeah. Getting lit into the surface, and over the next 20 minutes, I think we can take the hit of Minox stealing resources. Because you know they can't make the hive minds grow, right? Because they don't do that on this mode. Iron has a smelter of its own. All we have to do is reroute iron into its own smelter that we're not currently using. I've got turrets, but you don't have any batteries. I've defended some of it though, so a big chunk of it should be already defended. But yeah, you're worrying too much about that. Even if we didn't, in the next hour they might steal a few hundred resources. Oh no. Doesn't matter, because in that time we will have progressed past. So don't worry about doing something right the first time. That's the wrong approach for when you're hurrying. Worrying about getting something working ASAP and then improving it as time goes on. I've literally spent our entire stock of lightweight machine guns on some our entire stock of light machine houses on components though. But I don't think we need it. You can pretty much move solidly onto conveyor belts now. Don't need to use basics anymore, I don't think. Do I not have... Oh, wait, hold on. I haven't got the resources. Like, we don't have the resources to set up any more than we have. Make a laser and hook it up. I'd like to get 100 capacity storage hopper for those as quickly as possible though, or 100 feeding into a 10. Mini hopper. I hate mini hoppers, I hate making them so much. Tin bars. Oh god, Kukor, seriously? How many belts do you have? 20 meters? Run it 20 meters, put a hopper down. Come back, get some more, grab the lithium, run that another 20 meters, bring the lithium up, stick it in the smelter, go back down with more belts, run out another 20 meters, etc, etc, etc. Trying to soup up tin, so we're actually getting more of these conveyors sorted. That's why I've been super digging all the resources. You have got lazy with all of our lazy playthroughs. That's what has happened. You lack discipline. It's the most efficient way of doing it, rather than standing here and staring at the ceiling, going, "Oh, we don't have enough belts. I'll wait for half an hour." That's not efficient because we don't have any power. We can do with a bunch of lithium, so we can actually make some bets, make some green lasers, make some batteries, and all the other fun stuff. I'm curious. I'm expecting, by the way, almost vertical attack on the mobs. Unfortunately. So make what? So make another one. Fuck me. Do you need me to tell you everything to do here? Make another OE then. Get the resources and make it. We tapped off for... Yeah, we have. Good. And that's going to be lithium quite soon. No, lithium. Iron, sorry. No, lithium. I do like it when you have about 30 people on the servers. You can just send loads of people off to super dig. That works really well. We're at power. One hub. I made a second, so I didn't make any smelters. You start with smelters. Ore extractor. Look, I made a smelter because you were apparently extractor because apparently you were incapable. Instead of complaining someone else hasn't done it, just fucking do it. Hey, look, I've made 2 ore extractors. How easy was that? But I don't have a battery, so I can't actually run a second ore extractor. So we need lithium. Have you got lithium? Have you just been standing here whining this whole time? Oh, you've been standing here whining the whole time. Shall I go and get it? How many belts can I take with me? 2. Great. How many storage shoppers do I have? None. Great. Yeah, but you haven't done it, Kukor. In the time it took you to whine about it, I did it. Just do it. Just go, look, I've done it. There we go. This, I feel, is the most important thing. It is now resolved. Done. But we have a smelter. Use the smelter. That's why you always use the start smelter for the distance stuff, because those ones are the ones that you bring back the least of, so you use the efficient smelter. You don't use a basic smelter for lithium initially. That would be very poor because you need to carry twice as much ore. I think it would be worked out by people who don't like basic smelters. This all goes now. Oh god. See, not that one. Where's my storage hopper? There it is. And only. That's the lithium smelter there. Except another one. I've got another one. But we don't have enough. We can't actually set the current Oh, I don't know why I lied. We can't just sped up the corridor because I don't have any batteries. I don't have any batteries, I haven't got any lithium. Well, I do have lithium, but I'm going to have to stick it in my hand now. Lithium. Why is that a 2? At the very least, that should be a 10.
Crafting.
Don't have any of those. Don't really know how we're going to run our charger, but I'm sure we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, lightweight machine housings. The conveyors are now being crafted at a very slight speed, but they are happening. Wait, I thought I saw plates. Yes, there we go. I would say we have about 3 hours to hit ablation before it's going to start to get really, really awkward in here. It doesn't help the server screen's just turned off. Why is the server screen off? I can't see what's going on. There we go. So that means that Mouse Borders has it's detached from the server again. What the fuck? I don't understand. It can't resolve the IP address of a machine on the LAN. Lithium charger. Lithium charger. Oh. There it is. Lithium charger. Copper wire. There, hey. Lightweight machine housing. Ooh. I don't want to get the lightweight machine housing. That's a lot.
Crafting.
I don't know where you want the basic smelter. If you're coming up here, I'm going to guess over this way here. We have... Where's the reinforced rock? I like that one. Oh, I'm out. Paste. Storage shelters I can. I can't. I could in theory. Dylan, this is ResinPocalypse, also known as Under the Dome. Why is this? Okay, that's not got enough power. We have more lenses. It does have enough power because inherently it does have enough power, but it is very, very, very close.
Additional energy is required.
What happened with lithium ore? Nothing. I've been smelting it very slowly. Is this a trick question? There we go, that's that topped off. Now we're definitely going to want that for fuck's sake. We're definitely going to want that for that. And that is 5 to 1, isn't it?
Crafting.
You put 100 in. You put 100 into a 10 capacity storage hopper. Did you? Oh, you put it into the output hopper. Yeah, well, I would have just emptied it when I was trying to keep the thing running. There you go, put it back in. Yeah, I just emptied the output hopper. Just like, click, click, whatever. Okay. Yes, you put 100 into the add remove hopper, which I promptly emptied with a button press. We've got incoming. You know what we could do? We could do some lenses. How many turrets?
Crafting.
One. Yeah.
Your base is under attack.
Please be in range, Mr. Turret. Please drop eyes. Kill them! Oh no, we can't kill them. Oh, it is killing something. I don't have any power to grab from anywhere. There we go.
You need more energy.
Oh, they're just out of range. I don't have a late. Well, I guess I can. Let's.
Base destroyed.
Too slow. Oh well, next time we'll get them. Next time. Oh, I don't have the turret. Somebody else grabbed it. Probably Andy. Okay. So we have a bit of a lithium setup there. And I need a tin bar. Surprise.
Crafting.
No, Dylan, this is the first time we've played through, so it's part of this is definitely a seeing how it's going on. I haven't really explored, but as you can see, now it's not quite so good networked because I can't see quite as far. But as our base begins to spread out a bit, we will start to experience the full horror of it. Or we're like, whatever. And in which case we will want to soup things up. I am going to try and feed this by hand, because what I can really do with right now is green lasers, because they are a lot less effort to make than blues. So I'm going to manually run this.
More energy needed.
Oh, I mean, that requires coils, doesn't it? Not bars. Dumbass. So I need... I need an extruder, which is copper bars. And then I need a coiler, which is copper wire. At least these are easy.
Crafting.
I still would like to work out a way to make those machines less bloody awkward, because they kind of have to be a little bit awkward just because of the point in the game in which they come. And we were talking yesterday about setting up a an intermediary one, or a later one that's a bit faster, or a later one that's exactly the same but just has a better recipe. I don't have any copper, I don't have any tin, I just need tin. Oh, I have tin plates, I have tin plates, don't I? I have a tin plate, no. Oh, a bit less excited than I was. Basically on Greg mode, it behooves a case of priority splitters and setting all that stuff up. On this mode, it's just get more. Come on. There it is. Okay, yay.
Crafting.
I do not know why this isn't a mini hopper.
Crafting.
Cool, should better put the lithium bars in there. And continue to smelt off the rest of the lithium, which I got a lot. Fix tin? Why fixing tin? Tin's fine, it's working fine. Don't waste time, go get lithium. Lithium's not running to the surface, do lithium. Tin's fine. Tin works, we're getting tin fine. What will speed tin up doesn't matter, we're waiting on lithium for batteries and lasers and all those things. Also, at this point, just at the second time, we're not making any conveyor belts because we're full. See, I used to play a lot of Warcraft. I used to play a lot of Warcraft. I run a very large Warcraft guild, and it makes you very, very good at critical path analysis. People are like, oh, we wiped. What did we wipe? The tank died. I'm like, when did the tank die? It was selling wrong. No, because the healers are this, and that was because. And you have to bring it all back to the reason why it happened, not a bunch of things that happened after the source reason. Which is an interesting way to learn any particular skill, is from World of Warcraft, but that's how it goes. Can I make 2 more extruders? Ah, copper bars. We had tin. We've got plenty of tin. We have a lot of tin demand. What are you after? Bars? Sorry, lightweight machine housings? We can't currently do anything about our tin because to do that we need a battery. We can't make a battery. We might be able to make one now. Yay! Our first battery. Now I can do something about it because now I have a battery. Doing something about it means we're not getting any more lithium cores because I have to fill that with the thing. That's because we don't have enough going through. But I said I couldn't. Now I can't do anything else about this because I don't have any more lightweight machine housings. Ah, hold on. Let's just put it there. I don't think we're going to be able to get to that fast enough, but we'll try. We only don't have tin because we're using it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now you're just picking up... I'm quite capable of doing this. Get lithium sorted. It's been like 20 minutes. I'm currently hand carrying lithium up, hand smelting it, and then hand putting it into the fucking machine. Which is run by hand. Like, it's even hand powered. That's how undone that is. Okay, that's all of the 200 lithium now popped on and converted and barred. Let me grab some more conveyors. Oh, why did we upgrade that to 100? You see, that was a 10 on purpose. Why do you want... Okay, again, I don't know what you're doing now, because now you want lightweight machine housings, but you don't need lightweight machine housings for conveyors. So what's going on? What is it you're trying to do? Is it something with lightweight machine housings? Or is it something with belts? So the reason I had a 10 capacity one there is so we don't end up putting in however many fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of resources into that. That will go to sleep. That will all go to sleep. But if you put 100 one in, you're going to be sitting there for about a fucking hour before you get another lightweight machine housing. But I don't know why you need lightweight machine housing, because you said you needed conveyors, and they don't not need it for that. But I don't know what you're trying to do there. So you don't need lightweight machine housings. You need it for turrets, maybe. Is it turrets you were trying to do? I love paste. I love it so much. As I said though, what you should have done is run the minimum amount of conveyors you can, defend it, run it, come back, smelt it, and then just continue to just do that. You would have been done by now. Ouch. What for? What do you need lightweight machine housing and plates for? It ain't for conveyors, which is the only thing you need to get lithium to the surface. But we're out of lithium now, by the way, so the next thing I'm going to have to do, which is why you've been sitting around fucking bitching, is go and get some more lithium. How what? Wow, get 10 meters closer. Pop a conveyor at the pop a thing at the end. Not rocket science.
Low on energy
Then go back down and then update it, rather than just standing around bitching until you have 150 meters worth of conveyors, which is what you're currently doing, which is not a very efficient way of spending your time. And holy shit, we out of power for Minoc defense. Which could have been something you could have been doing instead of bitching about stuff. Now it's it should be connected. Or at least more or less. We need a lot more power down here though. You go down there, you extend 10 meters you extend the 10 meters closer, saving you, let's say, 10 seconds on the next pass. You then do it again, saving you another 10 seconds, so it's 20 seconds quicker. Each time you collect the material, which we need. Lithium is something we need. We are now stuck because we do not have green lasers. That is our bottleneck, because you couldn't be fucked to go and get the lithium. Like I told you about half an hour ago, sort lithium out. Because you didn't do that, we are now out of power. We are now losing everything to Minox because you just sat there and complained about stuff instead of getting on with it.
Crafting.
Which I am now fixing. I do actually seem to have done everything at this point. Twiddling, oh, I've slightly improved the setup we had, is a pointless waste of time. Hence, what should I do? Sort lithium out. I'm going to bitch about tin. Right, did you do lithium? No, that's pointless because we don't have enough tin. Well, there we go. Right, I'm now running greens down. I don't have much in the way of lasers. I might just about be able to grab enough of that to make some batteries. Charge lithium coils, which I'm still running by hand. Because you're still not connected it up.
Crafting.
Well, at least copper wire's going fine.
Crafting.
Do I have any turrets? I'm going to grab one. Yeah, two.
Crafting.
And can I upgrade them? Not a hope in hell. And I've only got the one lens, so we are still stuck with 10 PPS. Oh, that one is already a green. Why do we have a green part way down? Oh, wait, is it green? I can't tell. Maybe, oh, it's a white actually. Well, Kukorn, maybe if you'd actually put the belts on the tunnel instead of bitching that other people weren't doing it. But Andy's done it now, it's working. Hooray! Next thing to do. I swear it's like being in a lobby for a multiplayer game where no one gets ready, apart from you. Shit, I need power, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we really need to get more greens. We really need to get more. See, now in this case, this ain't gonna work. Right, because we don't have the power. If we had the power, this would be clear. As it is, we're not like to get any lithium up at this point. In fact, we have no lithium. No motor. I've got no power. I don't have any power boosters either. However, we do actually now have batteries, so we can now place turrets. See how that works. Did I bring any turrets with me? Yes. This is why we needed lithium, so we could defend the lithium. Hopefully, in the meantime, while I'm down here, yeah, Andy, I've disconnected it for the moment because we're currently it's just all going, and I've got no lithium, so hopefully some of the lithium I popped in earlier is now done. I mean, hopefully it's all hooked up and automated, that'd be nice. Probably not. What the hell is this? Work out where to go. So, Kuka, what have you done instead of hooking up lithium? Have you achieved something with this time that you have spent complaining that we aren't doing whatever it is you think we should be doing? Because right now, like, I'm about to fix this. The lithium charger, I had to manually put the power in. I have to manually carry... Well, there isn't any lithium, but if there was any lithium, I would have had to manually carry it. Dude, stop bitching. Stop fucking bitching and do shit. In fact, no, fuck this. I can't be bothered. Fuck it. Bye.